Okay, big episode today.
Fuck this, dude.
Ralph,
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing another one of these.
listen, this is the birthday special, our debut record.
Yeah, they got hijacked again.
Prepare to
Every time we try
apologize.
to do something, we just get
This is a
hijacked.
special episode of our podcast today. We are celebrating the first anniversary of Prepare to Apologize,
Yeah,
the little album.
Now we're not.
Ralph,
I'm not doing this again.
Ralph, I will give you space to talk about what just happened to us at the beginning of this episode. There is a lot on the docket today.
This is bullshit.
Will you please sit down?
I wanted to celebrate the album, and now we can't. You know why?
For Rutger, it's okay. Rutger, it's all right.
Fucking assholes released another...
Ralph, there is a lot to discuss.
No.
Please sit down.
I don't want it.
Ralph, I promised you space to discuss what just happened to us. If you will please sit down, we will make it a segment of the show. We'll do that before we bring on today's special guest and before we discuss the birthday of the album.
Do you know that? Do you realize that?
I'm aware
I want
Can I just say I called it last week when I said Ralph's going to freak out. Ralph's going to freak out, and you were saying I was the narcissist.
You know what? I'm composed, but I'm pretty sure I'm done. Just done. Like, I think I want to just be done with all of this.
Before you solidify that
for any of
decision,
this.
I'm asking you to adhere to the agenda for at least 30 or so minutes, however long this is going to run. Sit down. You're making Rutger all antsy. Please sit down. If you don't do it for me, do it for Rutger. It's okay.
I hate this.
If you don't do it for me, do it for Rutger. Thank you. You are now sitting down.
I hate this.
So, again, viewers and listeners alike, this is a special episode. This is the birthday special. Prepare to apologize. However, before we get to
It was
that...
gonna be. Now it's not a happy birthday. Now it's a very sad birthday.
Ralph, please tell them why it's a sad birthday.
I was all excited about the party, and then 2 days ago, another fucking trailer drops.
A teaser. It's not really a full
Whatever.
trailer.
I don't give a shit what you call
It's
it.
technically a teaser. It's the new industry term. It's being used for trailers that are, less than a minute long.
Okay, now
The teaser dropped. Go on.
the guy that they're deep faking me, and
Yes.
that guy sucks. I hate him so much.
It really struck a nerve to see your likeness looking back at
That
you.
guy sucks. I mean,
Now you know
the
how
guy,
I feel.
yeah, well, your guy sucks. My guy sucks. I hate him
my guy
so
sucks.
much
Your
more.
guy sucks.
He's
Great.
so much worse. It's so much worse than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, and you were dreading it.
Yeah, well,
I just want to take this time to apologize to you.
I don't want to hear it. I just want to be done. I just don't want to do this anymore.
Okay. So it seems that the Ralph character, Trey, as he was referred to in the last episode of The Truth About
Is
Trauma
a
Cat.
total piece of shit.
But that's a little
He's
reductive, but he's let's say he's a bit of a new age type,
Just unbelievable.
bit of a bohemian.
Yeah, but oh god, arrogant and we only saw like a few seconds, but
Yeah, you're jumping to quite a few conclusions
You
based
know it's
solely on a
bad.
few seconds.
you know it's going to be bad.
I know, but I'm playing devil's advocate. It's something I'm trying out for this episode. I'm trying to maintain a sense of joy.
Your guy
to
still
sort of
sucks.
counteract what's happening here.
They're going to play into this whole conflict thing, which granted, I mean, we
bicker. That's a mirror right there.
it's not a mirror. It's just
There are other things to celebrate, okay? The third episode of The Truth About Trauma Cat docu-series, according to said teaser trailer, is dropping next Friday. Okay, so we have a week and some change to wait, or technically less than a week. We have some time we're waiting for that. In that window, I think we should try our best to be a little positive. This is a new attitude I'm trying on today. It's like a new jacket. I'm trying it on.
That's not going to last. I'm just going to call that right now. You're gonna.
Well, seasons change.
Yeah, it's gonna.
And with the seasons, you disrobe your jacket.
This season is 5 minutes long.
You
this
are
season
spicy
of you
right now.
Being positive
you are
is
spicy. I am so
5
happy to see you
minutes
freaking
long.
out. You indicted the hell out of me the past few episodes of our podcast here.
Rightly so.
Now it's my turn, and now I'm pissed.
See, season over. Now he's pissed.
Touche. You just love to touche me.
Gotcha.
All right. We have other things to celebrate. The point being,
Whatever. Let's just get to it.
our new single, Sai Shen, dropped recently, and also last week we dropped a music video
a music video.
official music video for Sai Shen. That's a positive thing happening in Trauma Cat world right now. Rutger, it's okay. I know you've got Rutger all riled up over here. He usually just sits silently and produces the
Rutger
thing.
is his own person, and he can react to
Don't
things
get
however
on your
he
pedestal about Rutger.
wants. I'm just saying he has
Sai
autonomy.
Shen, the music video dropped. It is a lovely piece of cinema, and as such, we thought we might invite the man who directed the music video onto our podcast. This is our first special guest.
Special guest. We have Peter, who directed. I mean, he conceptualized the whole thing, right? We just said, listen, we have a song. We have no visual aesthetic instincts. Just go with it.
Rutger, please show Peter where to go. Thank you.
Come on out.
Peter.
Come on, Peter.
Come on out. Come on.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. There you go. There you go. Oh, we'll make a little space for it. Okay. Oh, there's the, yeah. Okay.
Careful.
Whoa. Yeah. All right. You almost broke the daybed.
The bed, Chesterfield, the Winnipeg couch. We're here with our husbands here. See these beautiful husbands, otherwise known as boyfriend pillows, on the bed, Chesterfield.
These are body pillows. What name are you? You're making up names for pieces of furniture. You're making up names for pieces of furniture.
I'm not
every
making
week.
up names. Open a history book.
Hey guys.
These are
Hey, Peter.
These are body pillows, and this is a day bed. And I don't want any more discussion about
Ideas.
Your
Two
stupid
ideas
furniture
can
names.
exist at the same time.
Hey, Peter.
Hello.
You know,
It's nice to finally meet you in person.
yes.
Yes, we actually didn't meet during the whole production process.
It was an interesting, kind of process of going through it. But
How are we doing this? We didn't plan it.
Yeah.
We should have gotten you a mic.
No, it's fine. I can do both, I guess.
It's for stereo.
Yeah. No, double, I believe is the term. No. So a lot of this was done, virtually, which I think was a huge help. But it is very nice to actually finally be here.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Whatever.
I want
Here
to
is-
apologize that I'm
Sorry.
in a bad mood about everything that's
Oh,
going
really?
on, and I didn't want it.
Are
to-
you?
I'm not talking to you at all,
You're.
Peter. I wish this were under happier circumstances, but let's talk about. Oh, what's that?
That's meat.
So, yeah, let's talk about your process and how you we sent you this song and then you kind of just ran with it, right?
Great job, Ralph. Really.
I believe that it was my publicist that put me in contact with you guys. And then, the process was this song kind of showed up. And it was kind of an awful experience at first. But
Fair.
it was then kind of... I don't know. The thing about you're a director in this business. They think I will admit. I got one thing. I have not seen the music video.
You haven't seen it.
I have not seen the music video. I know Rutger specified to me to watch it beforehand. This
Typically a good idea for an artist to view the final cut. Of
Yes. Could you refresh me on the music video a bit of what the Sai Shen?
Yep.
Correct. Well, Sai Shen is it's a bit of a spooky tale. It's an eerie, mysterious a song written by me. I penned it sort of as my meditation on death.
Well, let's be clear. You wrote the vocals in the lyrics. Okay, we all wrote the song.
That's of course.
Okay, I think Rutger would.
That's about 75% of any song is just the narrative.
That's generous.
But anyways, I wrote it as sort of my meditation on death and the absurdity of death. As human beings, we're so obsessed with the truth, right? And in our pursuit of said truth, we're so obsessed with chasing expertise, becoming experts about the reality we inhabit. But there's something sort of Zen I'm trying to explore here, where if you just let go and embrace the chaos, as Ralph has shown you that he's beginning to do, embracing the chaos, you liberate yourself from the throes of worry, and you accept death as the only certainty of life and the only truth of living.
Oh, it was that music video.
Right, and there's fortune cookies.
Well, now that Roman's had his fun waxing poetic
Artist statement.
Why don't we? So in the video, Roman's eating a fortune cookie. Rutger and I are passed out, and he receives this eerie fortune, and he follows these kind of dark hallways into what appears to be a haunted Chinese restaurant of some type. Correct? Am I on track so far?
Peter?
I believe that does sound correct.
Why don't you hold that for a minute?
I'll give this a hold. Hey, how's it going,
Hello?
Mr. Pando?
Yes, Mr. Hartsock, thank you very much.
Thank you. We can't say
Okay.
Anyway.
These director types, I'm not...
So, all right,
like
it is ringing some sort of bell, but the main issue is I believe I was not on set for the production of this. I believe most of my working with you guys was through Zoom. So
I don't even remember that.
the thing is, I just in general, the entire process of what that was is a bit foggy to me. It seems almost like a vague nightmare in my mind.
That was my experience as well.
Yeah. I feel like everything we do is starting to feel like a vague nightmare.
Vague
not
nightmare.
Clearly defined.
Did we make the music video?
I believe we did
I think
cut
so.
the thing, yes.
Well, I think you made it mostly.
You as the director, and I believe you also edited it. Can you tell us about you and your career, your endeavors, your production company, everything that's going on with you?
Well, it started really with seeing kind of a gap in the medical commercial industry. That was really where it started. And I just had a really passion kind of for that kind of storytelling, specifically surrounding deep medical problems.
Traumatic experiences.
Did you happen upon our project, our band here, by accident?
I believe that you contacted me. I believe that it was. I would never voluntarily seek you out.
It wasn't me.
I would not.
Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't you and it wasn't you, how did I get roped into this?
You had mentioned your publicist earlier. There was some wires were crossed that allowed us to end up here.
Where is here?
We are not at will to discuss.
Yeah, we can't
that.
disclose the
I
location.
gotta admit, I cannot remember making this music video. The concept of the music video already is foggy enough in my head, and I am not sure how I got to this daybed between these two husbands.
It's not a husband. These are body pillows, but
They're also called boyfriend pillows.
no, they're not.
Ask a woman of yesteryear, and she may tell you otherwise. I'm a classic kind of man. You with little slender James. Okay. Okay. What? You are so manic right now.
I hate the way that you refer to things, to objects. I
That's an internet joke. Come on, Slender James. That's been around for a while.
Peter.
Pay attention to the internet, for the love of fuck, for once in your fucking life. Fuck you. You got me all spiced up now. I'm spicier than a fucking...
I would like you to just...
Your mania
cap that.
inflames my mania.
I don't like when mom and dad fight.
Peter.
Let's talk about your film company a little bit. And
yeah.
What do you got coming up next?
Unfortunately, I think we have 3 more music videos together.
Is that what's in the contract? Is that what's in the SOW?
You did better questions as well, right?
I believe he did. Oh, now we have a history with you. Okay.
Yeah, and a future.
Oh my God, it's all coming back.
Celine Dion over here.
That was bad. That was bad, man.
Yep.
That was bad.
This is what I have to deal with all the time, dude.
I kind of wish I didn't remember these things.
I'm having fun. This is the birthday party for our debut record. Prepare to apologize. This is just bonus content, okay?
This party sucks. So, Peter, we have some more. We're working with you some more then.
I guess so.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to that. Maybe we can have you back on. I also want to press you a little bit on your thoughts about The Truth About Trauma Cat, the predatory docuseries.
Guys, I gotta admit, if I'm not familiar with the 2 music videos I apparently made for you, I have no idea how you're gonna get a docu-series. I have no idea how you're gonna try and get anything out of me on that. Like,
I just want to point out that the film production company, which is credited in the music videos, is also credited in the docu-series as in Vo News in association with said production company. I'd like to actually back Roman up on this one and press you on that.
Do you know how many businesses I have though? I mean, like if you think about it from that standpoint, an LLC is an LLC. If it's you said in association with,
is this a shell company then?
I'm not Liberty. I'm not,
yeah, see, drugs. It's all drugs.
We're not talking.
We could, but for our own safety, we may want to back away from that here today, Ralph, with Peter.
I mean, but we seem deeply enmeshed in this business arrangement already.
Ralph is affixing his tinfoil hat, and I'm into that.
That's not a conspiracy. That is, we are clearly deeply
dictionary
enmeshed.
Definition.
A conspiracy theory. Excuse me. But
no, I didn't even say theory. There is a conspiracy, confirmed, a conspiracy happening.
A confirmed conspiracy.
Of which we are asking your production
Peter,
company.
We're wondering, are you involved in this?
Are you conspiring?
So the real question is, are you playing both sides here? Are you both producing music videos for us as well as an extremely negative spin on our project with Vo News? That's the question.
So if the question is surrounding the validity of these 2 kind of projects of the viewpoint of them, I have to ask you, if one of them, if the music videos are coming from you, why would the docu-series itself not be coming from the same source?
Well, we believe that someone has hacked into our official accounts and is posting on our behalf. We're not going to get anywhere with this, are we?
I do not.
Rutger, it's all right.
Look,
Rutger, it's okay.
I do not know where the checks come from. Okay, they just show up. I put usually something together, and I clock out. That's it. I cannot.
Who are your
answer
influences?
I
like him too. He's great.
Yeah.
You can't even
get out of here?
you can't even say like Werner Herzog or something. You want to say that?
Warner?
Werner? This is
Are you pleading the fifth on all these questions? Where I just don't.
I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, I'm.
There's
really,
like the tension is building. It's palpable right
Yeah.
now.
I still really have no idea where I am, how I got here, and what is going on in this moment. It feels like my brain is constantly resetting every 5 seconds, and I have to constantly refigure out like
Maybe
where I am
you're
in this
maybe
train.
you're high.
Yeah, maybe you're high on your own supply. Are you?
Do you do
Okay,
drugs?
I think what we've begun to establish is that Vo News is a drug ring,
Correct.
well funded, and is producing an attack on us as a project, deep faking us, clearly expensive technology. But they're an association with your production company, which your production company is also working with us directly. So are you playing double agent? And the question is, whose side are you on?
Let's put it this way. In theory, if you had to choose a side, the side of Trauma Cat or the side of Vo News,
Vo News.
why would you side with a predatory media company that is assassinating our characters and spreading lies, falsehoods?
They pay a bit more.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, I can't.
Follow the money.
I mean, I can't argue with that. But
Oh, all of a sudden that activated your capitalist death instinct over there. Listen, I've about had it with this situation.
Thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks so much for coming,
Peter.
I really appreciate you guys having me. It was finally. Thank you for.
Oh, you're
appreciative.
appreciative. You like
It
this.
was kind of fun.
Oh, it was very fun.
Actually,
This was a phenomenal
I'm sort
time.
of turning around. I kind of like this now
I definitely like put it in my top 10 experiences.
of podcasts,
Like just experiences.
life experiences. Very interesting.
Thanks.
So, unfortunately, on this Winnipeg couch, on this bed, Chesterfield, there
On
is
this
only
day
so
bed.
much real estate. I am just crammed up the wall against my husband here. We are now moving to the segment of the show, the birthday segment, where we talk about Prepare to Apologize, our first record. And Rutger, the man behind
look
the
at
curtain,
that.
is making a special appearance with a little bit of birthday cake. Aw.
So, unfortunately, Peter, there isn't that much space, so we're gonna have
Limited
to,
real estate on the
Yep.
bed, Chesterfield.
So,
If the door out is that way,
Where does it go?
if you bear a left past the craft services table and out, you'll be able to find the exit. And do your best, all right? Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that was fun.
Thanks for giving
great.
super vague answers. Very much our aesthetic.
I think we have a double agent in our midst, but here comes Rutger.
But here
Wow,
comes
look
the
at
King
Oh,
Rutger.
look at that.
Look at
Oh.
this. Now,
Wow.
is somebody sitting on the CD?
Oh, it's over here.
Look at this. So here's the CD. Now, I have to tell you, we recently, in our post-industrial hellscape of a hometown, Syracuse, New York, we won a local music award for said CD. Mm-hmm. All right, well, Rutger in post-production will throw up a little image. How about an image? Oh, there's an image.
Yep.
We won an award for this best alternative album. Alternative to what?
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay.
What was the award?
It was called a Sammy Award.
See, I thought it because
We actually have two of those.
when we
which is
say
crazy.
let's get lunch, let's go get some Sammys. I thought that the award ceremony was a sandwich related award ceremony, and then we show up there and apparently it's a music related award ceremony.
Yeah, we
But-
also were reflecting on the possibility that there was some omnipotent being known as Sammy overseeing the ceremony who would be wheeled out a la Hannibal Lecter on a little dolly or something. Excuse. Oh,
Peter's back, by the way.
Peter,
Did you
did
not
you just win this award, Peter? Did you not find the exit? Oh, this isn't the Sammy. No, we left. Oh, you're saying this is Sammy?
I don't think that's Sammy.
This looks like.
I'm now for a while I thought Sammy was a sentient being. Now I think Sammy is a sandwich.
The candle blew out.
Well, happy birthday.
All right. So Peter, thank you. Please leave.
Hope Rutger made a wish. Let's pivot over to Peter. We're in the middle of filming right now. Yeah, no, you're going to be fine. The parking's fine. No one's going to do anything to you. Why don't you just sit down?
We'll set you up with a stipend.
Yeah, just sit down and hang out. We're going to...
Please sit. There's a stool there.
Please.
Use Rutger's chair. Rutger has myriad chairs here.
Okay.
So the record.
Just sit tight. We'll be with you shortly.
Yeah, we'll settle up. Okay. The record, Prepare to Apologize, our first record, released April 24th, 2021. By the time you are listening to / watching this, it is now April 24th, 2022, a year later, which means this little baby is a year old, right? Simple math, 1 year old. We have the one candle. I almost called it a calendar. My brain's a mess.
Can we just look at... I
did. I should have... Oh, look at that gorgeousness. I did the best I could do.
Dude, you can't read that at all.
I tried. Do you
have...
I started out kind of big.
Do you have any cake decorating experience? You should have asked me before you got into...
I've written on tens of cakes.
Start big and then... You ran out of space. That's what happened, and now the cake looks terrible.
It's Dada. Okay, it's all Dada. We wanted to... we'll eat this later. Thank you, Rutger. Let's talk about the record, though, and celebrate it a little bit. So I have the record here, and if I open it up... Whoa! I think I left the disc in my Subaru. However, the track listing... This is a big undertaking of ours. It was a debut record, independent band hitting the scene, Drama Cat, 15 tracks.
Seems excessive.
Little masturbatory. Prepare to Apologize, Indivisible, Trauma Cat, the self-titled song, Joshua, the Jellyfish, Command Control, The Man in the Padded Room, Labra Grenade, Grey Ledge, It Speaks, Fire in the Jail, Honey, Your Heart is a Hurricane, Freaks with Wings, Zeros and Ones, Epilogue. Hey, all you viewers and listeners alike, comment, like, share, smash that motherfucking comment button. Liking, sharing, to share your favorite liked song. Share your favorite song off Prepare to Apologize in the comments section, if you will.
You don't have to do that. Just do whatever you want. It's the internet. I don't want to compel.
Let's do a little track by track.
Track by track.
By the way, we tried to get our co-producer on this record, the elusive St. Julian P. Dingus.
Yeah, good luck.
Our acolyte to show up. He did not. He's elusive. It's right there.
Yeah, elusive is apt.
Prepare to Apologize, the opening track, the intro track, Little Beach Boys. We
captured a little bit of an argument between us. As you stated earlier, we do bicker. Somebody just had the record button on, and so we got that.
Could have been Rutger.
Yeah, it probably was. He's sneaky like that.
I always forget.
Yeah, and then a little what would you call it? Barbershop.
Little barbershop.
Barbershop music.
Cuck rock, as we have so coined, one of the tenets of the genre of music we've created is to shamelessly appropriate tons of different musical genres. Just cuck the hell out of music. Make it watch itself.
My grandfather was a barbershop quartet singer.
What part did he sing?
I want to say bass.
Bass singer, interesting.
But his speaking voice isn't that low, so now I'm questioning. Anyway.
I think you should work on your relationship with your grandfather. But next we have Indivisible, track 2, the first proper song on the record.
Mm-hmm.
People have compared this to the writing of... Yeah, Rutger nailed it.
Yep.
Philip Glass.
This one, I penned the lyrics to this one.
He penned them,
and I don't want to say it's one of mine, like some people, because it's all of ours. I penned the lyrics. Okay?
You take me wildly out of context, and I think you derive a lot of sick joy from it. that's neither here nor there. Indivisible is my least favorite song on the album.
No, it's not. You know it's not.
Followed up by Trauma Cat, the self-titled track. I'm going to throw this right back in your face and give you credit where it's due. You brought this song to the table.
Okay.
And then the three of us worked on it together as we do. I never once said that Sai Shen was only my song. It starts out as one of mine. The lyrics are mine. The narrative is mine.
Sure.
But then we all make it ours. Okay? You need to settle
Presenting
down.
an idea to the group is a step in the process, granted. But getting it across the finish line is a whole other... It's just a whole
you see,
other thing.
I never even mentioned that. You're just bringing it there. You're jumping to conclusions, getting way ahead of yourself. You're addicted. Okay, right. Well, this is quite the bit.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Can we address the elephant in the room? You act like you know what he's saying.
You don't?
I understand for the most part, but that, I think he was doing a bit. He's seen us having fun. He's trying to have fun.
Are we we're having this conversation right now?
We don't even have an ASL person here. All right.
Do you not
Take it easy with that, sir. Take it easy with that cake. Okay? I'm just joshing.
I think you're being
I'm just joshing.
Really
Speaking of which,
unsensitive.
joshing. Joshua, the fourth track on the record. Another
Yes.
one of yours.
Yes.
Oh, so you say it's one of yours. I just threw it right back in your face and you ate it all up like a
touche.
hungry, hungry hippo. This time, I'm toucheing you. My, how the tables have turned. Talk a little bit about Joshua. Are you bisexual? Are you curious? What's going on?
It's seemingly a bi-curious song, but it's really just about religious trauma, and, I'll leave it at that.
The next track is The Jellyfish. I have a checkered past. I am not always proud of it. I'm not always apt to discuss it. But I needed to get it. I needed to press it to record, to compact disc. I needed to exercise it from me. I've loved and I've lost, and
See, I was under the impression that you
I
were
just think-
on drugs in the vocal booth and that the jellyfish was just a stream of consciousness story that you were making up in your head as you went along. Are you here to say that you actually fell in love with a jellyfish?
The next song is Command Control, which is directly feeds, the jellyfish directly feeds into Command Control, which is one of yours. Why don't you talk about
It's
that?
not one of mine.
It's one of ours that you brought
It's
to the
one of
table.
ours.
Rutger plays incredibly on this track.
He does.
Your drums
He's just banging away.
are the highlight of this track for me.
Yes. Lyrically, it's about an AI, which, no,
What's going on?
foreshadowing perhaps.
Synchronicity?
Perhaps we were being prescient as to our future troubles with deep faking and the, what do you want to call it? The potential mishaps of technology gone awry.
Machine learning.
Yes.
Sure. The Man in the Padded Room. No idea what this is.
I think that you had a momentary lapse of sanity while in the vocal booth, and we captured it. That was my impression.
Labra Grenade, the next track, started out as a finger exercise on bass. Yes. And then became what it is. I actually brought that riff to you, Ralph. Ralph had already
Sure
started
did.
writing a song. And then Rutger sat down on the kit and cranked out that incredible pop punk beat.
This is really a song sandwich.
A song Sammy, if you will.
Song Sammy, in which we just we threw a couple different ideas together and smashed it in between. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Lob or grenade. I think you are, in the lyrics, correct me if I'm wrong, poking at those who are quick to be traumatized, those who are quick to offense.
It's more those who are quick to just. I think it's really about launching insults from the safety of your screen.
Ah, yes.
The quickness
Barricading
with which
yourself.
we become just horrific trolls.
It's our troll anthem.
Troll anthem.
Grey Ledge is the next epic tune, following Lob or Grenade.
You penned the lyrics to this.
I did. This is one of my live favorites when we play this song.
Yeah, it's
a lot of fun. Speaking of which, we have a show in Syracuse, May 7th.
May 7th.
Please purchase tickets, and we are sorry.
I'm not going to ask you to please purchase tickets. It's purchase tickets at your own risk.
That's funny because you run a lot of our social media and spam links to
That's what you think.
Tickets. Grey Ledge, great rock tune, right? Again,
Sort of
very, very cathartic.
Brooding indie
breakup tune, I'll say it. It Speaks, our noise track. A lot of fun. Rutger and our co-producer, our creative partner on this record, St. Julian P. Dingus, had a lot of fun producing this track in which the three of us just make noise.
It's very shoegazy.
Very shoegazy.
The term shoegaze comes from just staring at your pedal board the whole time, and that's exactly what we did.
Gazing at those shoes. Fire in the Jail. A great tune. Yes. Very, very groovy. Is everything okay over there, Peter?
I think he's fine.
All right.
Peter had his time.
This is starting to feel a little self-indulgent, which is why I wanted to check in on him. I think inherently all track-by-tracks are self-indulgent,
yeah,
right?
It's a track-by-track. Why did we agree to that?
I don't know. Sometimes I lose
just
self-awareness.
launched into a track-by-track.
There's something about being a musician,
now we're like
an independent musician, that makes me lose self-awareness
We're
sometimes.
on the home stretch of this track-by-track. Please, let's just
Fire in the Jail.
Power through the rest of it.
Honey, Your Heart is a Hurricane.
Yeah, well, Fire in the Jail, that's a really... That one's fun live, too.
It is. What is it about?
Couldn't tell you.
A fire in the jail is what Rutger is insinuating here. I could pick up on that. Honey, Your Heart is a Hurricane.
Now, you've said this is one of your favorites.
This is my favorite song on the record.
Huh. Okay.
Do you feel good about that? Because it is one of...
I don't... It doesn't matter.
You act like you're not narcissistic.
When a song becomes a Trauma Cat song, it just becomes a Trauma Cat song. It's not a Roman song or a Rutger song or a Ralph song. It's just one of our songs now. I don't care. I don't care if I sing it.
I love the song.
Great.
I think you're brilliant.
Yeah, I don't think
that
you
takes
think
a lot.
that.
That takes a lot for me
that.
to say. No, this is... I'm starting to get a real therapy vibe from this episode. It started out as a party, and now it's becoming therapy. And I think everyone should embrace therapy and make other parts of life therapy.
If that's your takeaway, then that's cool.
So I just want to air that. I may act like I dislike you or have a bone to pick with you, but, you know, sure as I am here...
You're not acting like
smashed up
you
against
do.
my husband on this Bedchester field. You are a brilliant songwriter and one of my favorite artists. The next track is Freaks with Wings.
Yep.
You've said you're fond of this one.
I am fond of this one. You sing this one.
I do sing this one. It is my reflection on I think there's a recurring theme of religious trauma in here, right?
Quite a bit.
And there's a million different ways to slice the proverbial pie in the realm of spirituality, right? I also believe in holding our cards close and maintaining a level of mystique. So I'm starting to think as we get closer to the end of this track by track, this was maybe a bad idea. Because I want people to know that we're artists and we don't want to over-explain anything.
Yeah, I thought the track by track, when you launched into the track by track, I just thought, here we go.
You didn't say anything.
Yeah, but we were filming. We were filming already. It's just
you've been very.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Peter, just sit tight.
We are almost done with the track by track.
Just sit
all
tight.
Right? Okay, great. Why don't you start shooting the next music video?
Yeah, you clearly don't need us for that.
Okay, zeros and ones. Oh, yes? Yeah. Oh, Rutger just owned the shit out of you, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Nice. I understood that one. You are sly, man. You are fucking sly. Zeros and ones.
Zeros and ones that's a really fun one. It's on the proggier side.
Prog rock.
Rutger has a just searing drum solo.
Oh,
in that one.
yes.
This chord sort of takes a 2-movement approach, where it's quite relaxed in the first movement, and then moves into just
Starts ballooning.
yes, ballooning. It's a really fun one. It's a fun one.
Zeros and ones.
Yeah.
Binary. We're all about the binary. But please don't. Maybe we can edit that out. We haven't been editing these though. Epilogue, the ending track. I believe, Ralph, this is just you in the vocal booth, high on a cocktail of psychedelics. Just going for it.
Yeah, I can't confirm or deny that.
A lot of spontaneity to this record. You talk a lot about me messing around in the vocal booth. You do it too.
Well, that little beat you have going, that's on
That's on a little Suzuki Omnichord.
those aren't live drums.
That's on a Suzuki Omnichord, which actually I believe, Rutger, you played that.
Yeah.
You played that. So all you gearheads out there, Suzuki Omnichord.
But, Epilogue has a few things going on. First of all, the Omnichord was a nice little
Texture,
yes,
touch.
but we took the chords from the latter half of Grey Ledge.
Yes, it really is a reprise.
A reprise of Grey Ledge.
Grey Ledge.
Musically.
To borrow a term from the theater world.
Yes. But lyrically, it's sort of the poem version of Zeros and Ones.
Correct. You are reciting poetry, as it were, in a way.
And also, it is
That's right.
the point at which
we were doing in the studio.
Yeah, right.
We were snapping for you.
Right.
Because you're also a gifted poet.
Okay.
I just love you.
We sample Hardy White in that one.
Hardy White.
Right
Shout
at
out
the
to Hardy
beginning.
White. We've shouted him out before on this podcast. He is a gentleman and a scholar.
And a muse.
A muse. One of the foremost philosophers of our time. Please listen to him. Plug it, Ralph. Do it.
Miracle Nutrition with Hardy White. Please. Do yourself a favor.
That's the track by track. And
Great.
all in all, the record is pretty good.
Well,
It's fine.
it's debatable.
It's award winning.
It is award winning, but it's debatable whether it's
Which
good.
says a lot about the committee or whatever,
Okay.
the omnipotent God who gave us the award. But
I think
thank
a
you.
sandwich gave us the award. That's what I want to.
Correct.
Rutger,
gonna eat this
unbeknownst,
thing?
yeah, unbeknownst to most people, I think Rutger engineered.
Yeah, I believe I mentioned that.
a
Along with
large
St. Julian
part
P. Dingus,
of this-
Rutger engineered a large part of this record.
Yeah.
It was in the studio, and Rutger worked his magic.
Yeah,
And
I think he wanted to free up his hands. Do you want to get back on the couch and just Do you want to kind of just express your process for how, what was it like for you to engineer this record?
Jeez. Okay. Okay, so one quick note. Keep going, but one quick note. We have to be thinking.
He's in the middle of talking about his process.
There is an audio only version.
Roman,
of this episode.
I want you to stop talking. Rutger is literally in the middle of a sentence right now, and I want you to please. You're being rude. Go, please. Continue.
You were interrupting me at the beginning of the episode.
Rutger, please continue.
Having your little hissy fit. Rutger, I love and respect you.
I can't believe how rude you're being right now.
No, it's logistically.
Rutger is expressing himself.
There's the video element, but there's also an audio-only version, and people at home are not going to be able to hear what he's saying because they can't see him.
You are being extremely disrespectful to the nonverbal community right now.
Oh, you're just some proponent and advocate and activist for the nonverbal community now? I don't even think community was in your lexicon. Now you're just throwing it around as if you're some activist.
I would really prefer if you just kept your opinions to yourself while Rutger talks about his process of engineering our record. Please continue. We'll talk about this later.
You are such a performative rat. You're a rat.
I am going to... Yeah, you look at... He's not mad at me, he's mad at you.
Rutger, I'm sorry. You might want to claim your spot on the bed Chesterfield again because Peter is sizing it up. He is over there ogling your spot.
Anyway,
we might have to end the episode.
Rutger, I appreciate your input and all of your efforts, and it does not go unnoticed. It goes unnoticed by some, but not by all.
That jellyfish could have been my wife, and I let her go. I let her go.
There's no way the jellyfish is a true story. There's no way.
You know what? Take this hard work that we've done.
There's no way.
Take it home and throw it in your garbage can.
Oh, now you're throwing objects at me.
I'm bookending the episode. You started out with a meltdown. I'll fucking bookend it with a meltdown. Peter, please leave. You've been sitting here.
Peter's waiting for us to direct him out of the facility.
All right, the facility. The facility.
He doesn't know where he's going.
We don't know where we're going. I don't know where this went. Goodbye. Happy birthday. Prepare to apologize.